At Brown-Forman, we've shaken up how we go about our sales calls. Once upon a time, it was all about relationships and getting on the retailer's good side. But now we've integrated some changes that actually adds value and profit to those meetings. Let's have a look at how we met our retailers in the past.
Paul, how are you?
G'day Alex, how are you buddy? Going well?
Mate, oh, feeling the chill.
Mate, how bloody cold is it? What's going on?
It's a shocker, that winter blast.
I'll tell you what, that's why I moved
Snowing.
up to Queensland.
Oh, did you really?
Mate, I don't want the winter blast.
Snow in Stanthorpe this morning.
Yeah, I heard that,
I wouldn't mind driving down to have a look actually, but it's Dave makes me work, so I've got to say.
He's a bloody hard taskmaster, isn't he?
Good game of footy the other night, mate.
Oh, wonderful game of footy if you're a Murray's supporter.
What was that score again?
I can't remember what the score was.
Something or 54?
Mate, truth be known, I switched off at half time. but anyway, mate, good on you. Champion football team.
Yeah, no, we did well, yeah.
You did well. Anyway, just thought I'd call in to see how business is going. Haven't seen you for a couple of weeks,
Poking along all right. I don't think we've got any problems. Everything's going well. So.
Yep, poking along well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, listen, I'll just do my brand standards, do a bit of a ticker flick, see if there's any opportunities, and we'll go from there.
Let us know if you find something. We'll have a talk about it. So.
Happy day. All looks good in there, Alex, so yeah, thanks for that.
Going all right, are we? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
It's good. You've got a good core range of our products,
Yes.
so yeah,
we
appreciate that.
Everything, yeah.
And you got Jack Daniels on promo at the moment as
Going
well.
well too, yeah.
$42 should sell a bit.
Sure, it'll move.
Stock wise, how you going with that?
Plenty out the back, yeah.
Plenty out the back.
Orders have all been delivered, it's all in here, so it's good.
Cool. You don't need anything else while I'm here?
A few of the signs out the side around the fence and that are a bit daggy, so...
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that on the way in. So what I'll do, I'll refresh them. I'll drop them back in at the end of the week and just pretty that up for you.
That'll be good.
Thanks, Alex.
Good to see you.
Have a good one.
All
See you,
right,
mate.
Bye-bye.
Gee, that went smoothly. Looks like Paul has a great relationship with Greg. But ask yourself this question. If this was your business, and having Paul visit the store cost you $180, would you be satisfied with the outcomes he obtained here? Where is the unique stuff that only a salesperson can do? Let's consider a different scenario.
Okay, so I'm about to meet with Dave, so I just want to go through this in my head quickly. Just going to show him this Aztec data, I'll show him these sales figures, and then we'll look at those 10-pack sales and we'll compare it to the venues in the area, and then we'll go on to this other data here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That's the way we'll run it, and we'll see what Dave's got to share with me. That'll work, that'll be good.
Hey Paul, how are you, mate? Good.
G'day, Dave.
Thanks
I'm well.
for making an appointment, mate. It means we can actually sit down and do something serious and have a look at the business properly.
And thanks for making the time for me.
problems
Really
at all,
appreciate it. Yeah, listen, what I wanted to do was share some data with you that I've actually put a bit of thought into your account and actually looked at some data for the localised area, similar type of accounts as this one. And I've actually come up with a few opportunities, I think, where we can really grow the business and grow the profitability on our brands in your venue.
Sounds good to me, mate.
One of them is Jack Daniels 10 packs.
Yeah.
I think there's some really good opportunity there.
Which we are doing well at the moment anyway. We've got 107 Jack Daniels 10 packs. We've got 104 Jim Beam we've sold.
Now that sounds better than chatting about that footy game. But don't get us wrong, with some customers, that chat about the footy is still important. The difference is that just the footy chat, the brand standards, the point of sale, none of that is really adding any value to our business or the customers.
You're at 5% growth, which is really good.
It's good.
But just on the workings I've been looking at, I think I can get you to 10% growth, and with not really all that much work.
Okay.
There's a few things that we need to change, but let's have a look at it.
Yeah, definitely.
This business we're in is getting tougher by the day, and we as salespeople need to make a difference in every call, every day. So how do we do that? Well, let's start with what we are. Salespeople. That's right, sales. Selling something. The art of influencing buyer behavior. Sometimes getting a yes, often getting a no, but every time having a planned conversation that creates a need. Let's drop back in on Paul's sales call with Dave.
One of the things, there was a couple of things I wanted to share a little bit later, some Aztec data as well, just for the total market, as you were saying, and then also...
Aztec data is sales out or purchases? So it's sales out.
Sales out. Sales out. And we can also drill it down to not only, geographical area, group, so we can look at a variety of things.
Looks like Paul has done his homework here. If we're to really start making a difference as a sales team, then we have to start thinking a higher level. That means commercial analysis, negotiations based on margins, dollars in the till, stock turns, market insights relevant to the customer, and an understanding of what makes this customer tick, what motivates them. How can we alleviate some of their issues with operating a retail business? What are their KPIs for the year? Do they have a 5-year plan? These are all questions that only a truly valued business partner will know the answers to. Are you, as a Brown-Forman territory manager, that partner? Or are you just operating at a shallow level with your customers rather than diving deeper? And are you focusing on the easy wins and not taking it any further? While Paul is focused on JD packs as a starting point here, by getting this one over the line, he can then leverage a Southern Comfort promotion into the mix. Well, let's hear from a few of our valued customers. What do they want from a salesperson visiting their businesses?
The key thing for us is that pre-planned call, and for the person who's calling on the business to be adding value, and that value to be consistent with what we're all trying to achieve. And I think that comes from the key account manager's perspective. We've put a lot of planning into what's being executed in the stores, and then to make sure that that's being followed through, and that all of the staff understand what we're trying to achieve, I think is really, really important. The key things from a unique Liquor Legends point of view is through our HTM Assist supplier dashboard. The quality and level of detail that we're providing to suppliers is challenging you to do something productive with it. The fact that you have live stock on hand for every store is extremely powerful, and those suppliers that have used that really well have seen massive gains. 2, the fact that you have our everyday pricing by store as well. 3, you have advertised pricing by store as well, and then you've also got all the sales reports by region to understand not only how your products and brands are going, but how your competitors' products and brands are going. So, the sales team taking that information on board, working out a strategy, and then going to our outlets on the back of that will really help the results and help what we're all trying to achieve. So that's critical to me. That's probably the most important thing, and again, very unique to our business. And it starts with the key account managers, with what we've planned to do, on the back of what the brand managers are going to deliver, and then how that filters down to store level is key to success. And those suppliers that have a seamless link across all those platforms are getting the greatest results. It's when we're at opposite paths to that it doesn't work, and there's a lot of wasted resources. But when it's all running consistently, that's where we see the greatest outcomes.
First of all, a good rep should email. Communication is very important, so it's either phone, email and face-to-face. I believe we need all 3. There are times when you need to call me, there's times when you need to email me, and there's times when you need face-to-face. New product launches, you can't do that on the phone, and you can't do that face-to-face, but you need to be there live. I find every time a rep comes, they should book an appointment with me, because then we can go through figures like Paul and I have gone through today, and we can look at areas for improvement, we can look at areas for growth, we can look at areas for margins. When we do meet, we need to sit down and look at figures. I don't want to waste your time or mine. We need to look and see where we can, room for improvement for you and for me, where we are in the marketplace, where we are with our state, where we are with our area, and look for areas of growth. Then the rep should be there to present all new products to me, and he should understand my business, and he does understand my business, so he knows what products might work better, what might not work better. When I ask a rep to do something, I might ask Paul to, look at my six-pack figures against the average around the area. So I also need that rep just to go, yep, no worries, Dave, I need him to follow up with that. To come back at me and go, righto, mate, we're down, we need to improve this, how do we improve it? So communication, being friendly, being personable is very good as well. I don't want a rep that comes in demanding and forcing things upon me when I don't even know them. I've got no time for them. Who are you? Yeah. So I need, and that's where over time, Greenie, Ross, Paul, they've all been wonderful, and knowing what I like to talk about and knowing how I want to move along when we're also talking business as well. So,
Well, that was interesting. I wonder how many of our customers feel the same way. Let's go back to Dave and Paul for one final look.
all right, mate, that Jack Daniels 10-pack promotion sounds like a great idea. So how do you think we should implement it, and how are we going to grow to get the incentives and the drive?
Well, listen, as I mentioned before, Dave, I think changing the positioning in the fridge for the 10 packs, bump those 10 packs up a few shelves to eye level. I think it'll just be in the consumer's face a little bit more. We'll couple that with, we'll put a dump in near your till there. You've got a little bit of space there, I think. We'll put a dump in, do a little floor stack with some point of sale. And then something I think that's definitely worth trying, and I think we should do staff incentive. Let's incentivise the staff to drive that, and give them something for their hard work.
Oh, that sounds great, mate. I'm excited going forward. That'll be good.
Well, let's lock that in. Thanks for your time,
Cheers,
Dave.
Paul. That'll be
Thanks
good,
again.
nice and profitable. Cheers, mate.
Excellent. Thanks.
I hope you agree that our unique point of difference is demonstrated in the meeting Paul is having with Dave. He has done some serious pre-call planning and research. He has agenda items that demand action or changes to in-store behavior, and is prepared to back his plan with commercial reasoning. In fact, I reckon Paul is even prepared to build a constructive tension and have a lively argument with Dave. Now that's hardly being just a nice bloke chatting about the footy, isn't it?